Hey everyone, welcome to another Pioneer video here on Magic Arena. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and there's a link to my coffee account in the description. So if you're able to support the channel that way, it is greatly appreciated. So we're back today with some Azorius Control running Consult the Star Charts as our new card. So we have already played the 60 card version with Kaheera on the channel, but today we are playing the 80 card version, and obviously we have swapped Kaheera for Yorion, which kind of adds an additional finisher to the deck, as well as some blink value with cards like Omen of the Sea, even stuff like Beza, potentially our Planeswalkers we can blink as well. So yeah, it's the 80 card version of Azorius Control, so there are two ways of building this deck. This is the second of them. It has a lot of the familiar cards, so the counter spells of No More Lies, Dovin's Veto, removal in the form of March, Get Lost, and then mass removal, temporary lockdown, Supreme Verdict, Farewell. Our Planeswalker package is the same, the Wandering Emperor and Teferi. We do have a couple of Gnar sets as well, just filling out the spaces in the deck. And yeah, as I say, there's a few things that we can blink as well to get the most out of Yorion. But yeah, crucially, we are running 4 copies of Consult the Star Charts, which has proved to be an absolutely killer addition to Control in the format. It is kind of now the premium card draw spell, I would say, in Azorius Control. We are running 1 Memory Deluge as well, just as an 80 card deck. We do want a few more redundant copies of this effect. And yeah, we do have Omen and Narset as well to help us draw cards. So there's plenty of that. So yeah, Consult the Star Charts. Then I think we are running 36 lands, although don't quote me on that. It might be 35. I think it's 36. So yeah, a lot of dual lands as you'd expect. We do have the full 4 Field of Ruin, a few basic lands, a fair few just to give us things we can fetch up after we've used Field of Ruin. Hall of Storm Giants, a couple of those. This is a pretty good game ender by itself. Once you've kind of stabilised the board, a 7/7 can close out the game pretty quickly. Also, our Iganjo and in the pinch, our Castle Arden Vale can also be a finisher. Sideboard, obviously Yorion takes up one of the slots. We've got 1 copy of High Noon. 1 might not be enough. I could be persuaded that we probably need 2 instead in an 80 card deck. But for those decks which are running, well, you can name them Phoenix, Lotus Field. Rest in Peace, obviously Premium Graveyard Hate, Negate, some additional counter spells. Not a huge number of counter spells in the sideboard because we do have quite a lot in the main deck already. Knockout Blow, so yeah, this deck sideboard's hard against mono red, so 4 copies of Knockout Blow, 2 more copies of Beza. And then we got some more Planeswalkers, another Narset, 1 Elspeth Stormslayer, which provides a kind of additional route to ending the game. And same really with Chrome Host Sea Shark, 1 copy of that. So yeah, it's an interesting sideboard. I could be convinced for swapping it around a little, maybe having another Chrome Host instead of a Knockout Blow. In fact, I think I will do that. Because I think 4 Beza, 3 Knockout Blow is probably sufficient sideboarding against mono red. Who knows, I could be wrong. We do have other answers like Temporary Lockdown as well. So yeah, we'll try that as the sideboard. So yeah, that's the deck. Azorius Control. Thank you very much for watching. Let's take it onto the ladder. Yeah. Okay, this is probably keepable. I mean, the right play is probably to put back lockdown when we don't know what the opponent's playing. But that doesn't give us a huge number of early plays. I still think I'm going to do it, but I could be convinced that that's the wrong move. Looks like Boros Convoke, which means it almost certainly was the wrong move. Temporary Lockdown would be great here. Okay, Supreme Verdict's a reasonable draw. We do need another land. And I do have March of Otherworldly Light. Yep. Okay, Convoke coming back in a big spot. Okay, I think I will march their Thraben Inspector here just to hopefully disrupt their Convoke turn. It might not work because they've got 2 Ornithopters. My god. 3 Ornithopters. It's a heck of an opening hand. Yep. Okay, okay, well we've got the land, so I'll pop Yorion in my hand. This is going to be a pretty painful turn, but then we can Supreme Verdict straight away after that. Knight Errant is sad. Okay, just Warden is not worst. So yeah, we can wipe the board now. Yeah, sadly, this I think will come in handy again later, but that's Supreme Verdict for now. Casual 5 for 1. Sheesh, okay. So yeah, I think we temporary lock down next turn and just clear the board again, which is a pretty... I don't like that they've kept another land on top. But yep, let's clear the board again. And then we do have the option to blink the temporary lockdown as well later. We love to see it. Okay, let's get Big Tef down now, I think.
Sorry, I'm late. Let's skip to the good part.
Okay. Could be worse. Okay, I quite like Consult the Star Charts.
Keep up the pace.
Okay. I think we're broadly in a pretty good spot here. So yeah. We can Emperor. Exile the Loxodon.
But I'm going to end it. This is what you get for hurting
You're
my
not
people.
going to win this.
No, I don't think we need to consult quite yet.
We need to move quickly.
Okay. Yeah, let's put a stop on our end step. Then we'll blink the Wandering Emperor.
Try not to miss me.
Go to end of turn. And tap a couple of lands. Bring back Emperor. Exile their Bushwhacker.
Learned much during my travels. Let me show you my
Okay, we should win pretty easily from here. Yep. Cool, okay. And they had a reasonably explosive start. I mean, we did draw some good answers. We were able to wipe the board twice. So yeah, that went pretty well. So, Boros Convoke, I think, is definitely it's a high noon deck. High noon might even just be a little bit too slow, to be honest. Don't think it's a Dovin's Veto deck. I'll keep in No More Lies, as it's a good answer for some of their 3-drops. I think Knockout Blow is good. Yeah, again, I think Beza might just be too slow to have more than 2 copies of that. But then, yeah, March doesn't feel great either. Just one for ones feel weak, I have to say. So maybe it's down 2 Marches. Just put Beza in anyway. Although March does answer a good answer, is a good answer for their like 0 drops on an early. Yeah, all right. I've talked myself into it. It's not quite the same sideboarding as I would do against mono red is the thing, because they just have so many more creatures. Okay, the opponent seems to have gone for a walk. No, they're back. Okay. Really not sure about this hand. Because I don't have any blue land, as much as the knockout blows are quite good. Yeah, I think this is a mulligan. Yeah, this one's not brilliant either. I'll put back Teferi for now. Yeah, this is awkward. Yeah, I think I need blue land here because I'm going to need to be able to cast the Omen of the Sea, but it works very awkwardly with temporary lockdown. Maybe I should have mulliganed to 5. I don't know, we might be able to draw our way out of this problem. Maybe not. The opponent's got quite an explosive start here. They'll be able to trigger Warden again. Yeah. Okay, land is something, because that then gives me the option to Omen and hopefully find a third land. Do desperately need it. And there's... Yeah, are they going to try and convoke stuff here? I think it's the... What is that last card? No? Okay, they are all in. So yeah, I think temporary lockdown wipes their entire board. I feel like that's where we got to get to. Yeah, it's draw a land. It's find a white land or die here. But we do get 4 potential looks at it, which is not nothing. Deserted Beach will do it, I believe. Yep. Oof. It's very satisfying. Okay, well, we've now got no more lies back up to protect us, so... Oh, it should be fine. Okay, I can't do anything about Sokenzan. But I can Iganjo one of the tokens, so it just reduces the clock a little bit. Do I march the other one just so we're not under any life total pressure? Yeah, go on. It's not amazing using 2 cards for just a Sokenzan, but I think it's worth doing, as it's like one of the few things we can't counterspell. So, stick Yorion in our hand. Just as a creature more than anything else. Yep, you can have an Epicure. Okay, let's get Yorion down. Just as a 4/5, submit 0, play a land. They're not out of this yet, like they could blood into something. That's fine. It's a work email. Interesting. If they're drawn like Iganjo or something. Yeah. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Clears the board. Next turn we've got Consult for 7, looking at 7 for 2, which I think is pretty good. It's going to be OP. Oh, I see. We're back to this, are we? I mean, you've got a blood token, just discard it. Try again. Yep, yeah, I can see you're hovering over it. There we are. Yep. That's good. Yeah, let's counter that. Just remove any pressure from our life total completely, then we'll consult the star charts. Yep, let's take a Wandering Emperor and a Baser. Okay. I think I'll just play Baser now, gain the life, have no more lies. Seems very unlikely that they can win from here, but never know. Their top decks probably aren't strong enough. I mean, they could draw like Wear Tear and be able to tear our Temporary Lockdown for 1 mana, which would get around No More Lies. That'd be quite good. So, Emperor probably at end of turn, make a 2/2. It's all coming together. Opponent is deep in the tank, but I'm not sure there's anything they can do here.
Run away. You'll guards to me.
Okay, let's hammer away at our live title. Yeah, no, I had lethal with the Hall, which I could have used or waited. Cool. Excellent. Temporary Lockdown. Good card. Sure. We're on the draw. Valakut Awakening. What madness is this? Not sure I approve of any of this. Because I don't know what it is. But what I definitely don't approve of is Fable of the Mirror Breaker. So we shall say no thank you to that. Then we shall draw, play a Narset.
There are so many mysteries. Keep an open mind.
Let's take Supreme Verdict, I think. In anticipation of the opponent playing creatures. Which they may or may not do.
My mind needs a rest.
So is this a creativity but in Rakdos deck? Yeah, that's slightly awkward. Okay. Didn't want any unspent mana, right? Well, I understand. Now that is interesting. I think I can march the demon. And then maybe just consult the star charts for 4. Mainly looking for a land, I think. Yeah, I think I am taking a land as much as Dovin's Veto would be tempting. Okay, march to get rid of Ritual Chamber. What's the mana cost of this at the moment? 5. So I'll probably have to do it proactively now, exiling a Supreme Verdict. I think I'm tempted to do that before they unlock it. Don't really want them drawing extra cards. It offends me. Oh dear. Well, I mean, I do have an answer for that at least, so... All Supreme Verdict. So it's Rakdos Transmogrify, which is fine. I mean, I say fine, it's not fine, but it's fine. Do I just want a temporary lockdown here so they can't Transmogrify again? Yeah, that's fine. Let's stick Yorion in our hand. Play temporary lockdown. Just in case. And we could always blink the lockdown later because it doesn't have anything under it. Ooh, it's Atraxa in the bin. Okay. Ooh, well, they didn't want me to have Beza. Good lord. Well, they are not giving up, are they? Yeah, go ahead. Okay, so it's kind of all of the various just ways of cheating horrible things into play, so... no, I don't want that. I didn't mean to click on that. So I want Rest in Peace, because that knocks out their graveyard strategy. Negate. Dovin's Veto, No More Lies. These are all good. Temporary Lockdown is good. Supreme Verdict is basically the only answer we have for Valgavoth. March was okay there. Get Lost is probably okay. Farewell is also Graveyard Hate in a pinch. I think Beza can go. I think Censor can go, and maybe one just one Omen as well. Sure. No, I don't see Transmogrify very often. Okay, this is a decent hand. Yeah, I think I have to chill and be wary of annexes and bank busters, but at least I can exile that with March. Goodbye. Please don't come back. Yeah, okay, let's preemptively play an Omen and search for a land. Okay, that is a land, but it is not a No More Lies land. Which is a shame. Okay, let's ditch Farewell and March here, I think. Fine. Uh-huh. Memory Deluge to get Dovin's Veto and land. God, this feels like a heck of a struggle, this one. Oof. Why do I feel like that's bait? So if I veto that, and then they have Transmogrify, or... I think I kind of have to, though. Like, I don't have an answer for a 6/6. I don't like doing it. Don't tell anyone I did it.
You started this, but may your
Oh, that's clutch. I have to lose my own memory deluge to do it, but I think that's worth doing to avoid the horrors of a
We've got the edge in this fight.
zombified Atraxa. Oh, I see. Like that, is it? They do flippin' love a ritual chamber. Let's have another 2/2, why not?
Let your blade do the talking.
I would like to be able to link to do Yorion. What's that, 3 ritual chambers? I mean, how many does one person need?
Years of training.
What even is this deck? Is this Transmogrify? Is it demons? I mean, you're trying to do everything. And it's working, which is really annoying. Yes. So, am I consulting the star charts instead? Well, did I? I've lost my farewell, haven't I? Yeah, farewell is kind of how I get out of this situation. So I could blink the Omen. That would let me look at some more cards. And then what am I doing after that? I kind of need something like Temporary Lockdown. Just to get... Although I don't really want to do that either. Yeah. Let's have a look at 7 cards and pick 2 of them. Okay, March is pretty good, and so is Dovin's Veto. So yeah, let's take those. The auto tapper screwed me over again, hasn't it? It's a villain. It's a villain of an auto tapper. Okay. Wish those rooms would stop making so much noise. Okay, now they don't have any demons, so like opening the... Okay. Haven't I suffered enough? Okay, play Yorion. Blink Omen. See, if I'd had Dovin's Veto available to me and the auto tapper hadn't been such an arsehole, this wouldn't be a problem. But I didn't, so it is. Is this a demon? Yes, of course it is. Yeah. Okay, I'll take 9. And then I'll take some more. So go to 7. Well, boo. Yeah, again, I think this is a keep just because we've got ways of looking for. But yeah, these Fields of Ruin have really kind of screwed me over here. Just on a number of occasions, I just haven't had the right. My counter spells, they're very mana specific. And I've got 3 Dovin's Vetoes against a Selesnya deck. And I don't like it. Oh, for goodness sake. Okay, so. Go ahead. Suspicious. I can't march either, can I? Because of my land restrictions. That's fine. Okay, Wandering Emperor is pretty good. So we'll just pass the turn again. You didn't want a collected company. I don't understand it. Okay. I'll exile one of these. Target Enduring Innocence. And not at all suspiciously leave up 2 mana. Oh, it's actually... Okay, so it's Angels, but just running Enduring Innocence. Okay, that makes sense. Temporary Lockdown would be good here. Let's see if we can find it. No, Get Lost is decent. So yeah, let's just grab that. God, finding land has been a heck of a struggle here. Fine for fine, fine. Yep. I don't like you, go away. Okay. Well, that will eventually be good. Unfortunately, the phrase, where the hell's my land, still is still a very relevant question in this situation. No! Get you gone. Please attack with all. Oh, I'm fine. Yeah, I'll consult the star charts again. No, stop it. Go away. Lands! Do I have a... No. So I'll take a plains, because that'll turn on my Flood Farm Verge as well. Play Narset.
I know 88 ways to defeat. Hone your prowess.
Hello! Really? That's interesting. That is super interesting.
Meditate and prepare.
Let me just kind of go for it here. Because they'd need to have a third collected company and a land. Okay, fine. Well, I suppose thanks. Ooh, Beza and land. How do I feel about that? I quite like both of those, to be honest, in that order. Not that it matters, I get them both anyway, but do I want to temporary lockdown again? I think I probably do. So yeah, let's do that. Oh, they are not. They really do not care about my NASA, do they? Fine. Fine for fine, fine. Do I want either of these? I mean, Farewell is good, I suppose, but it's not that good. Yeah, let's get rid of them both. Okay, that's good. So now I can play Supreme Verdict. Get myself a 3/3 and still have no more lies available to me. Go away. Cool, thank you. Thank you for agreeing to die. Right, okay, so it's Selesnya Angels. Which... I feel like we're reasonably well set up for in our main. Temporary Lock, it's good. Supreme Verdict's obviously good. Narset was decent there. Do I have any of this other stuff? Beza. Yeah, Beza could probably come out. Maybe I want Chrome Host instead. It's a slightly earlier creature. Yeah, let's try Chrome Host. Sadly, I don't think I can keep this as much as I'd have two goes at looking at land. I think the variance is too high for... Is it? Is that insane? It might be insane. It is. Okay, this is almost the same hand, just slightly better. So yeah, I think we'll put back Farewell. We're not casting that anytime soon. Now, for a deck that runs 36 lands, this thing really does like making me struggle for them, doesn't it? 36. 36 lands. Is that not enough? Okay, am I locking down? I think I'm probably... Interesting. Okay, I think I want rid of that. A lot of white mana. Still got Dovin's Veto, and I can just wipe the board next turn. Which seems fine. In fact, I think I should be doing that imminently. Just do it in a way that leaves us with Dovin's Veto. Wow, do love a Dovin's Veto here, don't I? Yeah, I think we should get rid of this again. It's their card draw engine. Thank you. You're too generous. Okay. Yeah, that is annoying. So if I play Narset, I lose the ability to veto. Lockdown doesn't help me here. Do they have Coco, do we think? Damn, they didn't block. They saw through my plan.
The focused and disciplined put thoughtfulness before action.
Yep, I'll take Consult the Star Chart. And yeah, kind of just do what you like for a turn. Which is not a happy place for me to be. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to need a verdict here, I think. So let's start with Narset.
I have just the trick.
That won't do it. Okay, so we'll consult the star charts looking at 7 cards. Okay, that'll do. So we'll wipe the board. Well, I get some flyers out of it. I can then lock down at least. A Coco again, I will be quite annoyed. Yeah, it's almost as bad. Yeah, just didn't quite have... Oh, I'm just dead. Yeah, didn't quite have the mana to be able to do all the things I wanted. Couldn't hold up Dovin's Veto. Okay. I might take out Narset. Put in Knockout Blow. Is that good against non-red creatures? It probably isn't. No, let's put in Negate. And we'll keep one Narset. Or maybe one. We'll have one Baser. No, I don't like Baser. I still don't like it. Do I like Elspeth instead? Maybe I'll trim a Teferi and put in an Elspeth, because Elspeth does give all my creatures flying, such as they are. Yeah. A hella risky keep, but I think it's worth it. Okay. Verdict gives me hope. Yeah, I think I've got to know more lives this. Oh, now what do I do? Do I play Chrome Host? I kind of think it's probably a good shout. Okay, that's fine. Sure thing. Let's have a look at some star charts. No more lies. Narset? And I'm just wiping the board. They missed a land drop there. If they could do that again, that would be really good. Good, thank you. Perfection. Play Narset. Do I want Narset this turn, or do I want both Get Lost and No More Lies? Yeah, I think I want both. You may now get lost. But Narset.
I train every day. No, keep an open mind.
Now then. Yes, my other card is definitely a counterspell. There's no need to look. Fine. That's not terrible. They don't draw anything. I think I'll pop the bishop just so they're not gaining any life.
Hone your prowess.
Now I'll take Dovin's veto. I might hold on to Ottawara.
Join the fight.
Fine, they're not drawing any cards with it while I've still got Narset on the battlefield. Hello. Okay, let's go big now, I think.
Warriors, rise.
Stick Yorion in our hand. Ah, stop it. Goodbye. Good game, OP. Okay, that was tough work, but we won. And ultimately, that's what we're all here for. So yeah, there's 3 interesting games there. We did well against Boros Convoke, got curb stomped by Transmogrify. And then close but interesting game against Angels. Yeah. Yeah, it does feel like Azorius Control has come into its own a little bit recently. I'm seeing a lot of it on the ladder. It's kind of doing some good work, I think. And yeah, Consult the Star Charts is a really great addition. Temporary Lockdown did amazing work there in several matchups. Continues to be an absolute house of a card. Yeah, I mean, it's a powerful thing altogether. I don't know necessarily if the 80 card version gives you a huge amount more, and it does increase the variance with your kind of land spell mix, as we saw a few times there. But yeah, Yorion's a powerful card, and it gives you access to more answers potentially because you've just got a bigger main deck. And then with stuff like Consults, you can go looking for a greater variety of things. So I could see an argument either way. Let me know what you think. But yeah, here's the deck list one more time. It's in the description as usual. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Contribute to the coffee account if you can. I'll see you next time.